everyone, this is Jason. So today's video is going to be an expansion of a talk that I had while on the Naomi Brockwell show earlier this week, where we discussed times we had been wrecked in crypto. I had talked about a cloud mining scam that I had been the victim of, but at the same time, it was really my own fault. So we're going to play the clip first, and then I'll be back with a deeper explanation.
Jason, you want to turn your microphone on there and give us a hello?
Hey, Naomi. Hi, everyone.
It's wonderful having you here. This is the first time I've actually chatted with you kind of face-to-face, I like to think of it, even though we are separated by the ether. But we've been Twitter friends for a pretty long time, and you have a big story about cloud mining that you're going to share with us. So go ahead. What is your REKT story?
Well, okay. So we all know that you're not supposed to click on things on the internet, right? Like you see the flashy signs and the, oh, click here for this or click here for that, or you get the email from a certain country of a prince who's going to offer you money in exchange for doing something, right? We all know this.
Yeah, don't touch the wet paint. You're like, is it really wet?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, yeah,
right?
It was wet. It was wet. They were right.
So, well, okay. So I know this. So I've researched cloud mining before. Like I know about Hashflare and the other ones like that. So I'm on this site. I was mining Dogecoin through a micro wallet, right? Now,
wait, you got scammed because you invested in Dogecoin and no one should ever do that?
Yeah, it's the future of all commerce.
Hey, God, it gets better.
Currency because it has 4 legs. It's very stable.
Exactly. much wow, right? I mean, come on. So, all right. So that was all fine. I was able to transfer it to a Jack's wallet, and I had it, right? So one day I'm clicking around, and this it's kind of like when you shop on Amazon and the ad follows you through every other social media, right? So there was this little meme of the dog. It was mining, and it kept popping up on all these different websites that I would go to, right? So obviously that's a red flag, right? So finally I'm like, you know what? Let me see what it is. Instead of just closing the browser and clearing cookies and moving about my day, I wanted to see what this was. So I click on it, and it opens up to cloud mining, right? Send us your Dogecoin, and then you'll get a certain amount of money back, right? Now, it was linked through the site that I was using at the time. And so I figured, if they put it on their site, it must be legit. Now, mind you, the site I was on wasn't legit to begin with. So I was like, okay, I'm not sending it Bitcoin. I'm not sending it Litecoin. I'm not sending it Ethereum, anything like that. It's just Dogecoin. Who cares, right? So I sent the Dogecoin over, and as soon as I sent it, I knew I had messed up, right? Like, you should have done that. But I'm like, hey, maybe it'll work, right? So I hit submit, and it starts doing the hash rate that that the cloud mining things do, right? So finally, I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied. It works. It wasn't a scam. Hey, I lucked out. I went to go do something, and my computer went to sleep. And so when I came back, I had closed the browsers for some reason without thinking about that I still had this one open. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what it's doing, right? Like, hey, I wonder how much money I made, or how much Doge I got back, right?
Or how much malware I just put in my goddamn computer, because you shouldn't click on things that are flashing on the internet, Jason. What were you thinking? Sorry, continue your story.
I'm getting to that. Well, actually, you know what? The one I could say that it could have been worse, because yes, you could have had malware installed on your computer. That's why, everyone, don't click on things you see on the internet. We're all going to agree with that, correct?
Stay away from
the bad place. I went back to the website that was the cloud mining. It was 404, right? So dead website. So I closed it again, And after I caught my breath, opened it back up, and the site was back. Of course, when I logged into my account, it said 0. Right? So that means it had no record of me. The Doge that I had sent over was gone. Right? So of course, contact customer service. Well, I'm sorry, we don't have a record of this transaction. Right? So obviously, I'm pissed off. But who do you get pissed off at? Right? Because it was nobody's fault but your own. Right? Because, like we said before, don't click on things on the internet.
That's a great moral. I mean, Ben and Crypto Brecky, have you ever just randomly clicked on a flashing thing on your computer that says "make free money here"?
I try to stay away from that. Yeah, no, and it depends on what kind of websites you happen to be on. There's it's more prominent on certain types of websites than others, but
what kinds of websites, Ben?
I don't know. I would have no experience with that whatsoever.
Okay.
I definitely have never had multiple tabs open.
I could name the web because I've been telling people to stay away from micro wallet websites. I don't know if we're allowed to do that here because, you know, I think it's a good thing to tell people, especially new people, to stick to the main site, stick to the known places to get your cryptocurrency.
Listen, everyone,
places.
Everyone who's on this show, feel free to say what you want. We're not going to censor you here. Just be aware that it's the opinion solely of the person talking and not of anyone else.
Okay, so the website was CoinPot, and I don't know if you guys have heard of CoinPot.
Where you buy
it's a micro wallet.
That's the secret.
Okay. Just Google it. All right, so it's a micro wallet site. It also lets you mine Bitcoin Cash when it works. Yeah, exactly. And now, mind you, this was a long time ago. I have learned my lesson, and that has not been repeated. So, you know, lesson learned.
Okay, but, Jason. Well, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, I'm just saying is that, you know, for people who are new who are watching this, just stick to the main sources of getting your cryptocurrency. I mean, Coinbase, an ATM. Don't go through browsers that offer you things that, especially if they sound too good to be true.
Liberty X.
Referral links, always.
Sorry, say that again, Brecky.
Oh, I was saying that's why I always shield my referral links so that people know the right websites to go to. Very important.
Absolutely.
All right, so now that I've embarrassed myself enough, I'm going to mute myself.
All right. See you later, Jason. It's a good moral of the story. Don't click on random things, and also don't presume that because something's on your website, it looks like it's part of that website, that it is. That's exactly how scams work. They make it seem like you're on a certain website, either that you're not on that website at all, or they have some malicious popping up that makes it look like it's part of the website.
So, here's a site I was referring to, coinpot.co. As you can see, it allows you to store CoinPot tokens, Bitcoin Core, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Dash in wallets. You can also see that it has plenty of flashing signs like I described in the talk. So, but it wasn't CoinPot that was actually the issue. It was a faucet site that let you link to your CoinPot wallet. And even then, it wasn't the faucet site as much as it was the ads that run on the faucet site. So, now, there's a couple of things at play here at the same time. For one, the desire to get something for nothing. And quite frankly, that's what faucets are. They lure you into these different sites or apps that promise you various cryptocurrencies for just signing up, for putting in your email address, for signing up for a group. And it sounds innocent enough until you start getting spam, until you start getting malware or just ads popping up on your computer every 5 minutes because you interacted with the website. Now, this is similar to what I was describing in the talk, where the little Doge and the mining outfit popped up on the screen. I don't recall if it was this particular site, dogeworker.io. It was something similar to more like dogecoin.io, but I think more likely it's the same people because it's a similar picture. So I'm not going to click on that because I don't want anyone to think it's a good idea too. But as you can see, we aren't on coinpot.co anymore. We're on moondogecoin.co.in. Now, who is this? Right? The basis of internet security is don't respond to emails from people you don't know. Don't open attachments from sources you don't recognize, or your account needs service. Please click this link to be directed to the website, yada yada, right? Or you won and click this link to fill out the form for the funds and things like that. Well, the same thing about websites like this, where you see all these flashing lights every 5 minutes, 1,000 Satoshi, earn daily up to 5%, minimum withdrawal 20 Doge, instant payouts, enter here, right? So it's like Vegas, where the lights are there to attract you. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? It's the same thing. So the bottom line to the story I was telling Naomi in the group is, I sent Doge to, this cloud mining, and unfortunately you can't see my fingers doing the, the air quotes, but I sent it. Nobody made me. Nobody forced me. The one thing that I do like about the cryptocurrency space is it requires you to take responsibility for your own actions. Okay? There's no one, I can't go running to the authorities about this site that stole my Dogecoin, because first question out of their mouth is, what's Dogecoin? What is that? So you have to, number one, be willing to take responsibility for your own actions. And number two, be mindful of the websites, the apps, and the things like that that could potentially be a scam. Now, mind you, nobody can be 100% unscammable, right? We all fall for something. But there's varying degrees of how much of a scam you could possibly get suckered in by, right? I mean, the idea that someone's going to give you something and all you have to do is give them your email address, well, I mean, come on, right? If someone sent you an email that said, I'm going to give you $1,000, all you have to do is click here, would you do it? Probably not, because you're going to be like, it's a scam. I mean, your email would probably send it to your spam folder or junk folder before you could even see it. But we're going to these sites because we've heard about faucets, we've heard about wallets, we've heard about the different apps that are out there, but we're not scrutinizing them the way we would traditional markets, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why we don't scrutinize these companies offering us these things as much as we do the fiat market. In fact, you should probably scrutinize them more because this stuff is born on the internet. And you have to do your own due diligence because there is no FCC or SEC to come to the rescue. Well, yet anyway. The SEC has been awfully busy lately. But It's about personal responsibility in this space. So that's why I wanted to show you this, is because I wanted you to see so that you can get a visual representation of what I was speaking about and know what to stay away from. Okay? Now, I cannot and I will not tell you what to do, but I will show you what I did that caused me to be wrecked. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Our next video, we're going to be talking about the second top 100 coin on CoinMarketCap, which right now is XRP, and we're going to be posting that within the next few days. So I hope you come back for that. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you soon. Take care.